I would just want to thank you, man, for letting us experience this.
Yeah, it was good to share the experience with you, my friend.
But I owe you something, so I'm gonna have to invite you and, you know, maybe bring you around my hometown.
Let's do it. Let's go. Tara, let's go now.
Now?
Yeah, let's go. Tara.
What's good, you guys? Ooh, look who's here. So this is actually going to be the third part of a short series that I had working with Wil Dasovich. Alright, bye. If you haven't already, please check out the first two parts. There we actually crashed It's Showtime at abs-cbn. We got to meet and greet Ann Curtis, and that was a dream come true. But if you guys saw that already, let's get on with the story.
Nandito na ako sa Laguna. Tao po! Yo! Pare ko, what's up?
So nice to see you.
Yeah, good to see you again.
So since this vlog is actually about when Wil visited our house, I thought it was only right to film this at our house. It was actually really awkward for me being part of this kind of show where the focus was on me. For this particular part, it involved, of course, my family. So it was my mom and dad who was available. I'll introduce you to my parents. Right here is my mom.
Kumusta?
And my dad, Wil.
Okay, Wil, let's have breakfast.
I am excited.
Of course, I had to prepare them, let them know what exactly to expect during the shoot. But knowing my parents, they're actually pretty used to being in front of the camera. In terms of doing interviews, they've actually been featured many times. You may have seen them or heard them. I actually had so little sleep before this shoot because, number one, I was really anxious. I didn't really know what to expect, how it would turn out. Also, before that day, we actually came back from a trip. Yeah, we all didn't really have much sleep. But then the shoot actually started late once again. That sort of took a hit on my mood. Just because, you know, it did have my parents involved and they had work that day. I didn't want to make it a hassle for them. But you know, they were all game for it. So when it came time for us to actually shoot, it went pretty well.
By the way, Wil, Jack showed me one of your videos.
Ay, nakita mo
It's
pala
about your
yan.
mom. I can see myself with her.
Yeah. So, when did you guys move to Canada?
1996.
So, bakit kayo po bumalik dito sa Pilipinas?
Family, of course.
Family.
We are Filipinos, right?
What do you do for work? Anong trabaho niyo?
What we do here is more on science.
Right.
Yes.
So we focus more on the agriculture, the food.
My favorite. Kahit yung buko pa eh.
Yeah, the buko
yeah,
pie.
So many people asking and wondering, why is there an abs-cbn van there in front of our house? Obviously, I couldn't really say anything. Over here was where the abs-cbn van was. Anyway, this is our house. What's up, Theo? This whole place was actually filled with people, the team, camera setup. There was like this huge mic. Of course, obviously our dining table. I was seated over here. My dad, my mom, and that's where Wil was. And this was where his huge ass camera was. So yeah, that was pretty much what happened during the breakfast scene. What was next on our itinerary for that day was that I was going to take Wil to a place where they sell buko pie, and we were actually going to be making our own.
Yeah, that slice is calling my name. I'm sure
I
I will
actually
like it.
planned today that we're gonna go to the place where they made buko pie and just
So we
how
can see the whole
it-
process
yeah.
and everything. Interesting.
We were gonna be taught by the owners, who is actually a legend here in Los Baños, which I was like super excited.
Thank you so much.
You're
Alright,
welcome.
hanggang sa susunod ah.
Sure, yeah.
Let's go. At this part, it really felt like we were on like a cooking show, a cooking like slash travel show, since we are going around Los Baños. And yeah, it was so cool.
Ikaw pala yung sikat na si Letty? Ah! Wow.
That was actually Aling Letty's daughter.
Hello po!
Letty.
Ikinagagala kitang makilala. So nandito na tayo sa kitchen ni Letty of Letty's Buko Pie. And this is where the magic happens.
This pretty much gave me a little taste of my dream of being like a travel slash food show host, or you know, being able to go to different places, learn from people about their craft, their business, and you know, that stuff I really enjoyed doing.
So that's where the magic is. Can we know your recipe? I promise I won't tell anyone, except for my mom. And then we'll start our own business, diba?
It was hilarious because while we were making the buko pies, me and Will actually had a competition, you know, try to see who could make the better buko pie. And of course we had Aling Letty be the judge.
Aling Letty, okay lang yung sa akin, no? Medyo durog-durog. Grabe, walang kupa si Aling Letty.
So fun, a lot of inside jokes, rolling that dough, rolling the cameras, rolling some. Cheers.
It's good, promise.
Pretty close, you know. I think both of ours sort of looked bad, but she chose me, so.
Gusto ko lang sabihin, thank you, Aling Letty, for having us here. And teaching us how you make the famous buko pie. So ito mismo yung ginawa namin, pero syempre we have to get a lot para pasalubong for everyone back home. Kasi dito, you have to get buko pie because that's what it's famous for. Salamat, ate.
So all in all, it was actually pretty challenging, but we did it and we were on to the next location.
They have a bunch of fun activities here. Mga wall climbing, swimming, zip lining, kung ano no pa. So let's go check it out.
Oh shoot, it's recording. Okay. Sup Gox, I'm actually here with someone special for you.
What's up, Gox, aka Margo? Kumusta? I wish you were here. We're having a good time. Just touring Los Baños, the bathrooms of Laguna, diba?
Say love you.
Love you.
You owe me one.